How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews back with new brewery time in the form of Southern Pines Brewing. Yes, Southern Pines is their Texas Rig Hoppy Juicy Imperial IPA. This can be almost exactly 1 month old, and this comes courtesy my boy Oak Ridge. What's going on, homie? He went down south, he got beers, he came back, I got beers. That's the circle of life. That's what makes the world go around. It what makes my little umbrella go around while you guys probably have a seizure from the light changes. Anyway, yeah, let's dive into this sucker. See what we got. Never heard of these guys. Yeah, clear beer. We're fucking with clear beer right now, and that makes me all kinds of happy. Texas Rig. For those that don't know, that's how you hook one of those worms. More specifically, plastic worms. It's got your little weight up front. You have your hook go down and out through the tip and out down through the bottom and up through the body. That kind of keep it kind of snag proof. Keep those weeds off that sucker. Yeah, that'd be your Texas Rig. Used it many times in my childhood. Used to be a fishing junkie when I was a kid. Anyway, what do we have here? Now they say this is a juicy and luxurious Texas Rig is layered with Citra, Mosaic, and Imperial and crystal hops. Learning out big citrus character from deep in the kettle. Bright as the summer sun. You're guaranteed to catch what you're looking for in the Texas Rig. If this is not West Coast IPA, I do not know what is. I mean, he's talking about it, Citra Mosaic, not necessarily known, I mean, not that they're not used for West Coast, but it's more a little new schooly hop. But once you get into Amarillo and crystal hops, yeah. Looking for a bit of bittering on this sucker. That's about almost as clear could be. There's a soft haze on it from just the glass being foggy and being cold. Soft carbonation, malted in color. Let's get a nose. I mean, it smells like old school IPA. Big bittering on it. It's got a little bit of like a caddy vibe to it, so it's kind of weird because they said it's a mosaic. It's got more of like a Simcoe kind of thing going for me. But you're getting citrus in there. You're getting pine, orange peel. I mean, it's definitely old school in look, and it's definitely old school in nose, because even the maltiness comes off old school. Maris Otter, Crystal Malt, those kind of things going on. Smells like an old school, I would say more Midwest IPA, because it doesn't get super resinous piney. Doesn't smell too bad. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's an old school IPA right there. What's the ABV on this? 8.5. Okay. This shit'll fuck you up like Percocet. No. It's got a big, it's got a big but not overly sweet malt character. Gets a little bit of toasty, biscuity kind of malt thing going on, with a little bit of subtle caramel vibes. Very, very gentle kind of caramel. Very crushable mouthfeel on it. I don't want to call it thin because I don't think it's a thin beer, but it's clean, it's crisp. There's no kind of density. I shouldn't say density, bad word. There's no kind of soupiness or goopiness to it. It's very clean, very crisp. The hops come off, herbal, tannic, a little bit of West Coast, a piney bittering, but not all that resinous. Hence that kind of Midwest kind of IPA vibe I was talking about, especially in the old school kind of format. Old school as old school could be. This is exactly the kind of beers that people got into beer 15, 20 years ago, and continues to be a really well done beer if it's done right. It's done right here, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, that, my friends, is clear beer. Clear hoppy IPA-ness. IPA. Wait for it-ness. Not, you know what I'm saying. People make fun of me when I say that shit. Anyway, yeah, I dig this. I kind of thought this is what this beer was going to be before I even cracked it, because anybody who puts, fishing equipment and a bass on a can, they like old school beer. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stereotype shit, but that's the case. So yeah, let's talk about it. Is it one of the better double IPAs, 8.5%? Double IPAs that I've had as of late. Blanket IPA. No, it's not. There's some in the new school juicy realm. There's some in the old school realm I like better than this. Let's walk that back a little bit. Is it one of the better non-New England style new school IPAs I've had as late? Yes, it's worthy of being in a conversation. leaning a little bit towards the top. So it's kind of one of those things where you have to appreciate the style to really enjoy it. I know a lot of people just, live and die by the style. I know a lot of people hate it. So it's more of, if you don't like it, it's because you don't like the style rather than the beer not being made well. If that makes any sense. Value and availability, no idea. Maybe Oak Ridge can actually chime in and leave you with, if you like what way you like this beer, if you like old school IPA. Done and done. That's what this is. That's what it wants to be, and that's what it pulls off in a really well done way. So if you like your Midwest, West Coast, even old school East Coast IPAs, this will do you. So there you go. Another review of the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massive. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing, and hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice little, old school jammer right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.